Hi students, welcome to our channel CBSE classes by Sophie. If you are watching the channel for first time, kindly subscribe and enable the bell icon. You are advised to take the notes. It will be helpful to understand the concept thoroughly and do the exercises well. Let's start the class. In the last class, we have studied what are integers, what are the properties of addition and subtraction of integers. Today, we are going to study multiplication of integers. Here, if we are multiplying a positive integer with a positive integer, the resultant will be a positive integer. If we are multiplying a negative integer with a negative integer, the resultant will be a positive integer itself. Because if we are multiplying two negatives means the resultant will be positive simple. If we are multiplying a positive integer with a negative integer means the resultant will be negative integer. Let us see the product of three or more integers. We are taking example as -1. If -1 is multiplied 3 times means what will be the answer? -1 into -1 will give the answer of +1. That +1 is multiplied again with -1 means it will give the answer as -1. If we are multiplying -1 for 4 times means it will give -1 into -1 will give +1. That +1 is multiplied with the -1 means it will give -1. Again that -1 is multiplied with the -1 means it will give +1. So we can write the examples. From this inference, we can conclude that number of negative integers is even, then product is positive integer. If number of negative integers is odd, then product is negative integer. Next, we are going to see the properties of multiplication of integers. First property is closure under multiplication. The formula for closure under multiplication is if we are multiplying two integers a and b, the resultant will be also an integer. For example, if we are multiplying 5 into 3, we are getting the answer as 15, which is an integer. The next property is commutative under multiplication. The formula is for the two integers a and b, a into b is equal to b into a. Example, we are taking as 5 into 3 is equal to 3 into 5. On the left hand side, the answer we are getting is 5 into 3 is equal to 15. On the right hand side also, same answer we are getting as 15. Next property we are going to see is associative property under multiplication. The formula is a into b into c is equal to a into b into c. We are taking example as 1, -2 and -3 in the places of a, b and c. In the left hand side, 1 into -2 into 3. The answer we are getting is -6. On the right hand side, 1 into -2 into 3. The answer we are getting is -6. So, multiplication is associative for integers. Next, we are going to see the distributivity of multiplication over addition. The formula is a into b plus c equals to a into b plus a into c. Let a is equal to 16, b is equal to 10, c is equal to 2. From this equation, on the left hand side, we are getting the answer as 192. On the right hand side also, we are getting the answer as 192. We will see the distributivity of multiplication over subtraction. The formula is a into b minus c equals to a into b minus a into c. Let us see the example. 16 into 10 minus 2 equals to 16 into 10 minus 16 into 2. On the left hand side, we are getting the answer as 128. And the right hand side also, we are getting the answer as 128. See, this distributivity of multiplication over addition and subtraction is very important part. which is applicable on future classes. Next, we are going to see the multiplication of an integer by 0. If we are multiplying an integer by 0, it will give the answer as 0 itself. Example, we are multiplying 2 with 0, we will get the answer as 0. Next, we are going to see the multiplicative identity. If we are multiplying a integer, either positive or negative, multiplying with 1 will give the same answer, same integer as answer. If we are multiplying an integer with a negative number, the answer will be negative. If positive and negative integers are multiplied means we will get the answer with negative integers. From the examples we can understand that. Next, we are going to see the division of integers. If we are dividing two integers, either positive integer or negative integers, a divided by minus b is equals to minus a divided by b, where b is not equal to 0. b should not be 0. Then only this formula will be applicable. From the example itself, we can understand that left hand side is equal to right hand side. The next formula, minus a divided by minus b equals to a divided by b, where b is not equal to 0. Division is the inverse operation of multiplication. In multiplication, if two negative integers are multiplied, the resultant will be a positive integer. Likewise, here also two negative integers are divided means the resultant answer will be a positive integer. Let us see an example. A divided by b is not equals to b divided by a. Let a is equal to 8, b is equal to 4. 8 divided by 4 is not equal to 4 divided by 8. In left hand side, 8 divided by 4, the answer is 2. In the right hand side, 4 divided by 8, the answer will be 1 by 2. 2 is not equal to 1 by 2. From this inference, we can conclude that integers are not closed under division and division is not commutative for integers. Next, we are going to see the division of integers by 0. Like whole numbers, any integer divided by 0 is meaningless or not defined. We will not get the answer if an integer or whole number is divided by 0. 0 is divided by integers means we will get the answer as 0. For the next, integer is divided by 1. We will get the same integer as answer. Example, a divided by 1 is equal to a. If minus a is divided by 1 means the answer will be minus a. We are concluding the class today. If you understood today's topic, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notifications of our classes. We will meet upon the next class. Thank you.